Okay, so I just bought some beauty makeup supplies and I'm going to see what I can do with them. So let me show you what I got. So I got the Pretty All Set by YouCamby. Comes in this nice pretty little case. Hold on a second. Then we have the Pretty All Set inside. This is what it looks like. So we got the color splashes, lighten up and warming up, as well as it came with all of these beautiful brushes that only some I really know what to use for. So we're gonna see what we get. Okay, so before we start, I grabbed my little stand-up mirror that, yes, still has a price tag on it because I barely use it, just in case I feel like I need more up-close interactions. And then, of course, I grabbed my ragtag bag of makeup that I already have, just so I can use my eyeliners and mascaras. Most of these, of course, Dollar Brand stuff, because why not? So let's see what I can come up with when it comes to this new makeup set. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So let's lighten it up. I guess. Brighten it up, lighten it up. Whatever we shall do. So first I'm going to start with my cover up that I have already. I use the L'Oreal Paris Pro Mate foundation. So I'm going to start with this and go from there. So I just put some light splotches around, so then when you mush it in, you don't have too much. Of course, covering up the major dots of acne or whatever you need covered up, because duh. Okay, so now that this is all put on and smeared, blended, whatever you call it, into my face, I am now going to use my Skin Clearing Mineral Powder. I like how it looks on top of the actual foundation, and it kind of lifts things up a little bit. It makes me feel a little bit more brighter and covered up all together. So I'm going to do that next. Then we'll move on to some color. Maybe some highlighter, I guess it's called. You can tell I don't do makeup very often. I do, but not, I don't even know, all fancy. So we're going to use this next. I'm actually going to use this brush for it as well. Break in the nice big brush. I love these brushes. So let's just do a little, I do it kind of all over it. I like to do the back and forth. Yes, after I'm done, I like to use my hands to blend everything in. I think it's nicer, personally. I know I can be kind of unorthodox with the way I do my makeup, but I'm gonna say it works. So why mess with a working formula, right? So I always do the bottom of my neck as well. You like to blend it into your face. Make sure everything matches color, because you know, you don't want to look like you're wearing too much makeup, and if you do, it's got to look nice. So all right, got that on. I always do a quick little in my hands. Oh, make sure it looks all nice and blended. I think it looks good for general first foundation. All right, so I decided next to use my Low Wear Shaping Stick highlighter. It's almost gone. I've used a lot of it, so I'm just going to use one of these tiny little brushes, get in there, do some of these angles. Let me see if I can just kind of do it on screen. So dip it in there. I don't want to get too much, but just get your thing a little wet, taken over. And I'm going to go on my cheekbone area, kind of shape it in the way that I want my cheekbones to be more prominent. Make it just the way I want them to look, because it helps with looking more distinguished. So I do that on my cheekbones. Get a little closer there so you guys can see. I like to go up at an angle. I like having more of that structural look. Personally, I think it looks nice on my frame of face. kind of thins out my cheeks a little, which is what I like doing. Not that there's anything wrong with chubby cheeks, but let's be real. Most people that have them don't want them, and the ones that don't have them want them. It's how life works. So I'm going to do a little bit more on this, probably do a little on my nose here, down, and on my eyebrows, and down here, angle it up. So give me one. Alright, so I got the highlighters all blended in, and my face looks pretty nice. Not too shiny, and a little accented, but not too much. So now we're going to move on to these. Now, I don't mind using eyeshadows for other things. You know, I think it's kind of interesting. So, take another look at what we're playing with. This is what we got. So, I was thinking about doing maybe like a punkish type look, because it kind of goes with the hair I got going on. Maybe with a little sparkle. So in that case, I'll probably do like these colors here. Maybe a little purple. And then I can do some of the, this might give it even a nice pop. So yeah, let's mess around, see what we got. I might do a more distinguished cheek, so do the blush on there, and then try to do some of the sparkles, make it a little darker, but kind of sunken in. I think that'll look nice. So let's see what we get when we first start. Alright, so I'm going to do the cheek first. Now I kind of want to do a dark line here that's going to blend in, just to keep that sunken part like I want here. And since I'm doing a darker, punkier look, I'm going to do some of this purple here. Just a little. So you see that I'm going to put that down. And we're just going to do a light powdered line. And I'm going to go back up to my ear and down. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Go down, up to my ear. Yeah, just about. That one had a little bit of a cleaner line. And then I just want to do a little blending in. I like to blend as I go. I'm just going to do that light little smudge across. It's going to give us that light purple, but still have a little red in it. So it's not as purple as it comes out with just the line, which of course is important to know you're not getting that straight purple across your face. So, I like using my hands more on paper, but at the same time, you don't want to get too dirty. Alright, so we got that light purple coming down, and it kind of accents it in, which is really cool. So, now that I use that, I always recommend toilet paper for your brushes. You brush them off, get that color out, or at least somewhat out so that it's not blending in as much to your next color. So now that I did the dark purple, kind of blended it in the bottom, let's move on to this deep, I'm going to do like this one, right, I don't know if you can see it well, this one, this like lighter pink mixed with this darker pink. So it gives us this. And now I'm going to brush up here. Do a little more. Try to blend this one in a little more. Get that nice rosy cheek. Because remember, when we blend this in and come down to where you made that line and come up, blend this in, it's not going to be nearly as dark. At least we hope not. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing over here. Back and forth. Bring it up to the nose, almost. Don't want to go on the nose. A little more. So I think that looks pretty nice. Now we just got to do under the eyes after blending that together. So now, hopefully that stays. Like I said, again, clean the brush. Sorry, at the last part of that video, I'm not sure where it ended, so hopefully it still blends together nicely in that too. So for under the eye, we're going to do this mustardy yellow, and that's just for right here, and it's going to blend into the top. So I might not get as much of a punky look as I was planning on, but it's going to look cute either way. So I'm going to put that right under here. Sorry, I can't do it in the camera. I'm going to go down and around. Now, giving ourselves a little extra color, there's nothing wrong with that. It like pops things out a little. Again, remember, when we blend it in, it's not gonna look as yellow. Or, well, we hope not. You never know. I'm trying this for the first time with you. But I think, you know what, we got something going. It looks pretty good. I like messing around with makeup anyway. I think it's a girl's relaxation time. Just fuck around. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna put a little down here too. I don't know why, but I feel like it might help with that little dark mix-up we had here. I'm gonna angle it up a bit. Nice. Look like a warrior. Alright, let's blend this in. That is nice. It gives that a nice little pop of skin tone. You know, for me it's hard because I'm so used to doing light skin tone makeup. I'm not used to using colors. So this is a fun experiment for me. Seeing what colors actually work very nicely together. I'm gonna tell you, this yellow made it look nice. Okay, so got the yellow all blended in. And I think it accents it so nicely. I hope you guys can see it as well as I can. I think it looks great. Okay, now that we have the general basis of the cheeks done, kind of want to make them a little more flashy, just because we can. So I know I put some of the gold on here, so I'm going to do a little bit of the mix of the gold sparkle and the pink sparkle. So I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use a smaller one, like this. And I'm going to do some of the sparkles just kind of down around this side. So I'm going to start with some gold. I think the gold will look cuter here. Let's do some light gold here. Like I said, I want to make us pop a little. Not too much, but enough that we feel like we're going out on the town even though we're just going to sit on our couch. Because why not, you know? Feeling good about yourself makes everything else feel better. So we got that little glitter on the side. You guys can't really see it in this lighting. I said that last time I made a video and I could see it once I washed it. And then the pink, it's a beautiful pink. I'm just gonna mix in with it. It's kind of like, ooh, that is spreading out not that nice. There we go. I do miss using glitter. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used it in a minute. But it's because I don't really go out. I'm not much of a glitter fiend. But since we're having fun, might as well, right? What's it gonna hurt? Makeup always comes off. And I get to make a nice video. Alright. So, hold on. Put some glitter on the cheeks. Trying to accent it up. And it's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the glitter, but I think it will work for when we have final results. It's not bad. Definitely gonna work in the pop of the eyes, and I think the glitter will work really nice. So we're just gonna leave it. We'll make it work. So, next, let's work on the eyes. Eyes are fun, in my opinion, because I love my eyes. I have naturally, like, decently big eyes. They're not huge, but they're nice. So I can make them pop, and that's what I'm going to do now.